What's happening, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the new Micromax Superphone Lite. This has just been launched yesterday in the Indian market. This is a light version of the Superphone A85. This is called the A75. Actually, if you want the inside, this is actually a upgraded version of the Andro series, the A70. But Micromax is targeting it as the Superphone series. So this is also the first Android phone from Micromax to support dual SIM. It does support dual SIM GSM plus GSM, and it has a 650 megahertz processor. The price is about 8,990 rupees. I expect it to be around 7,500, 8,000 rupees in a couple of days. You should be able to get it in the market for that price. So without further ado, let's quickly go ahead and unbox the device and take a look at what comes inside the box, and then take a look at the device itself. The new style packaging from Micromax slide out. You also get here the Micromax A75. We're going to look at that in just a minute. Pulling out the cover from the inside, you get in-ear style earphones from Micromax. Finally, a bunch of in-ear earphones. They look like the same earphones converted into in-ear earphones, but they are plastic. And I'm going to give them a quick listen and tell you how they sound in the review video. Of course, you also have the micro USB charging and data syncing cable, the standard Micromax USB power adapter. This is an AC mains to USB power adapter. You also have the battery, which is a 1300 milliampere hour battery. I don't know if this is going to be good enough for dual SIM and Android on top of that. So we're going to test that out and tell you how the battery life is. A comprehensive user guide from Micromax. The quality of their printing and user guides has gone up incredibly, and no longer do they look like Chinese user guides. Impressive user manual and the warranty card. So the usual stuff in the packaging. Let's quickly get rid of everything from the box, and let's get the cover on there. And without further ado, let's quickly take a look at the device itself. So on the front of the device here is the earpiece. You also have a front-facing 0.3 megapixel camera, and you have a bunch of sensors which are over here. You have the Micromax logo, and you have the 3.75-inch capacitive touchscreen display. Below that you have your touch capacitive buttons, the menu button, back button, search button, and the home button. You also have the microphone at the tip of the LCD over here. This bezel is really nice, a shiny bezel. It is almost metallic, but it's actually high gloss plastic. On the right hand side of the device is the volume rocker. On the top here is a 3.5mm audio jack along with the power button. On the left hand side is the micro USB charging data syncing port. On the bottom here is a tab to pull out the back cover. And on the back of the device you'll see a 3 megapixel autofocus camera along with LED flash and the loudspeaker. You have this really nice texture on the back cover, but this is only a visual texture. You don't actually feel it. It's very smooth to feel. The device is extremely slim. It's only 1.09 centimeter in thickness. That's actually 10.09 mm thickness. So fairly thin device from Micromax. Opening the back cover reveals the battery compartment along with the dual SIM card slots. You also have the micro USB expansion slot. This does not come with a micro SD card, as you can see. You'll need to buy your own. It supports up to 32 gigabyte. So let's quickly pop in the battery, and hopefully there is enough charge to power on the device so that we can take a look at the interface and see if Micromax has done something special to the Android 2.3 Gingerbread running on it. So there you go, we get the Superphone splash screen when you turn on the device. I'm going to let it boot up right now. So there you go, this is the lock screen, an interestingly new lock screen. Slide down or up to unlock the device. This is the home screen. You get your date and time along with weather information. Slide left or right to get your... Oh, this is almost like a 3D interface. It is a 3D cube interface over here. Looks fairly decent. They've also included the pinch to zoom out in the home panel. HTC team has been ported over to Micromax, so that has definitely helped in the user interface department. This is your notification panel, and you also have quick launch buttons for reboot, power off, lock screen, Wi-Fi, data connection, auto rotate, brightness, a whole bunch of these buttons over here. So you get your toolkits. Fairly impressive. The touchscreen is very responsive, and so is the device. Let's quickly jump into all applications over here. I'm going to let it load up and quickly jump into the settings panel. If I can find it, yep, here's the settings panel, and go into about device, and you'll be able to see that it's running Android 2.3.4, so fairly newer version of Gingerbread on this. We don't know if this device is going to support ice cream sandwich or not, and there's no point talking about it because the last time Micromax promised us a Gingerbread update for the A70, and we're still waiting for that. So no updates on that. You of course have the Android Marketplace. The full Android Marketplace is on the device as well, and you also have My Apps, which is Micromax applications. And let's look at a bunch of applications that have been included. You have the weather application, you get Twitter, Times of India, Theme Manager, Teen Patti from iBebo, you get the Saban music playing application, WhatsApp is preloaded, and then you get Polaris Office is also included, Postcards, Quicker is included, eBuddy is included, BSE, NSE Stock Exchange application is included. So a bunch of apps for the Indian market have been included. Quickly jump into the dialer, see if they've done some customizations to the dialer as well. Looks good. Some theming has been done to the dialer. You get your call log, contacts, groups, the standard stuff from Android. Go into the messaging. Let's look at the keyboard. A standard Android keyboard. No differences over there. Don't see anything special with the keyboard. So we're going to test that out in the full review. Impressively built device. I really like the construction. Feels really great in the hand, and overall robust looking device. Overall interface is nice and quick, very responsive, and we like the look and feel of the device. It's fairly thin if you ask us. I'm going to pull out my iPhone right now. Not that it's a comparison with the iPhone, but just to place it in terms of size, it's almost the same height of the iPhone. It's actually bigger than the iPhone in terms of height. It's also a bit thicker at 10.01 mm. I've got this cover on it right now. But fairly decent size device, like the large touchscreen, and it's fairly responsive. So there you go guys, this was a quick look at the new Micromax A75. For more unboxing videos, reviews and tutorials, log on to iGyan.in. Stay tuned for the full review on this one as well. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channels, youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV. If you have any questions or queries, you can log on to our forums at igyanforum.com. If you have any comments or feedback, leave those in the comment section below. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter and on Google+. The links to those are at the end of this video or in the description below. For iGyan.in, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.